You can see a messy room back there.
That's fine. All right.
Da, 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 da.
Here we go.
Okay.
Me and my wife was sitting here and we're trying to figure out this whole government shutdown. All right. Neither side is being genuine or honest. The Democrats sure aren't. All right. They're just lying out their yin yangs. Now the Republicans, they're not telling the truth either. The truth is in the fine details. Now, Ted Cruz, if you ever come across this, I'm an American citizen, a veteran. I'm an older feller. I am definitely in your district. I live in Lufkin, Texas. So you know I'm in your district. Now, my wife came here from Mexico. She's a legal resident, and through being hardships and us being poor and all that, she's never gotten her citizenship. Okay, but she is a legal resident. Now, according to you guys, my wife would lose her health care insurance. Okay? Now, according to the Democrats, they say I would lose my health care insurance. No one's telling the truth. And I'm telling you, this is what's going to bring down our country. All right. I mean, our founding fathers were way smarter and more mature, and they were younger men than you guys, right? They knew how to compromise. Now, I understand that at the last minute, you don't want to be blackmailed because there's the standard tactic for the Democrats. They're shifty little sucks. But then again, in latter years, the Republicans are shifty little sucks. So I don't know what the truth of the matter is here. I've heard tell that you guys will talk about health care after the Democrats sign, right, the bill. Now, my understanding is that the Democrats have put all kinds of other things there that they want to extend and keep paying. Because let's face it, without the illegal immigrants supporting the Democrats, they have no power left, okay? Now, here's where you're mistaken, Republicans, because without redneck people like me, without my support, you have no power. And I'm about ready to stop playing this game until someone steps forward and tells the truth.
Yeah, they make it confusing. I know that the Affordable Care Act was supposed to expire. Some of the provisions in it are supposed to expire.
That's what I
in
understand.
2026.
Yes.
So if you, as a legal immigrant, get Affordable Care Act funds from the federal government because your state does not cover you, then the federal government would used to pick up your tab. But that's set to expire this year. This would be the last year, and after
Right.
that, it would be up to the government of your state to decide whether you can have health insurance. Now, in the state of California, everybody's entitled to health insurance. Okay,
Yes.
they're
not picky.
They're not picky. They'll give you health insurance, and that's it. Not here in Texas. Here in Texas, you have to be an American citizen to get health insurance to qualify for Affordable Care Act, and then even that is not free. Okay, at the end of the year, if you're really poor, the government allows you to to keep that and whatever and get the credits that you need, but it's not always the case. So I'm just saying, depending on your state, you might lose all your benefits.
Yeah.
I don't think people in California have a lot to worry about. I don't know about the rest of the states,
Right.
but definitely if you're in Texas, your government, the federal government won't cover and you're a legal resident, it won't cover it.
Yeah.
And so I guess this would be, if you can figure out how to do it, get your citizenship. Okay? Just get it done. And I mean, we're going to have to knuckle down and save some pennies to make sure I can get it done.
Yeah.
But, now you're going to have, they don't think things through with the Republicans. Now you're gonna have a slew of people applying for their citizenship. They have been kind of like, I don't need it. I live in this country. I have the same rights.
Look,
I don't care if I don't vote.
in order for us to
But
get her citizenship, we've got to drive all the way down to Houston. All right?
and,
And
no,
that's a detour for us. We're old people.
but what I'm saying is now you will. I mean, okay, any of those that have let moss grow under their feet and not wanting to, not making a citizenship a top priority, they'll get it done. They'll have their citizenship. And who do you think they'll remember took the health insurance away?
That's right. They're going to remember
Republicans. It. We don't forget. We don't forget.
But
okay? People don't forget that sort of thing. And they already, so.
Y'all need to give us a heads up. Let us know what you're thinking, both sides, all right? Because I'm tired of the lies. And I'll tell you what do we need a federal government for? All right? You know how many states out here are thinking about becoming independent countries? All right? Because if you two idiots can't sit there and talk to each other and make some sort of a compromise, why can't we just do all this at state level? Because this makes no sense to me. I mean, you guys are spending taxpayer money like it's going out of style. You've been financing wars for the last 30 years, which I'm pretty tired of, right?
I know.
I mean, with all that money we're spending on missiles and rockets, and, we could have had health care coverage for everybody.
Yeah, I mean, healthcare coverage. I mean, I tell you what, in Mexico is definitely behind on a lot of things. But if you got sick, you can go to a doctor, get looked at. Okay, that is part of your benefits as a working person in Mexico. Why can't that be here?
Yeah. I'm like, I don't understand what game you guys are playing, but I'm really tired of it. I mean, I saw what the Democrats were doing. I saw it years ago. It irritated me. I want nothing to do with them. You people are violent. You're tearing the streets up. I saw a congressman, tell me what you're doing for No King's Day. You guys want violence. You're pushing violence, and this is what you do. All right? And the Republicans, you ain't no better. I mean, you just don't want to do nothing except take my money and spend it on missiles for Vladimir Zelensky. And I want to give him missiles.
Vladimir Putin?
Yeah, no, that's his name, Vladimir Zelensky.
Really?
Yeah, pretty sure it's Vladimir. They're both Vlads. Vladimir Impaler in Russia. Yeah. Putin, Vladimir Putin, Vladimir Zelensky. I'm pretty sure.
I've only heard of him.
His last name, yeah.
Zelensky.
Right. But, I mean,
what are the odds?
Yeah, what are the odds, right? This is crazy, okay? But, you guys need to step up to the microphone and make it absolutely clear what both sides' intentions are. Now, I know that's way far past any well, no, because I got to tell you what, that John Fetterman lately, I'm really starting to like him. If he runs for president, as it looks right now, I will vote for him.
Yeah, no kidding.
But yeah, I mean, you guys got to get this health care figured out. You've been arguing about health care since I was a child.
And it's expensive.
And nothing has ever got done.
It's something needs to be taken care of. Get it done. Do something. Because even if, so in California, you have to have health insurance or one way or the other.
Yeah, or they fine you.
Or they fine you at the end of the year. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, there are people they can barely afford to eat. They can't afford to health insurance, and they cannot afford the fine at the end of the year.
Yeah.
We just all around, I think we need to do better. And there's another system in this country that's broken. Okay? I mean, you go to your doctor literally has, especially if they work for a clinic or anything like that, they have a list. One of them is a list of symptoms, and the other one is the list of medications. You have this symptom, you get this medication.
Yeah.
No one is wanting to get you healthy.
Right.
There is no money in healthy Americans. Okay, so we have a lot of problems. So my recommendation: take care of yourself. Do some real research into what the health,
But
health problems that you might have,
we
and take
need to
care of
get
them.
some clarification. I mean, because being an illegal is one thing, but what about a legal resident? Because the way we understood it, and we looked it up online, legal residents are not entitled to health care. Now, what about like my situation, right? I'm an American citizen. My wife hasn't been. I mean, we've raised 4 children. They're American citizens. I think just by raising 4 children here in America, as hard as it is these days, y'all ought to just send her a piece of paper, right? I mean, yeah, she got her belly cut open 4 times. Whoops, 4.
I did my time for flagging country.
That's right.
Enough kids to supply a few people here.
But we need politicians to step forward and okay, no. I'm tired of this name calling. You stand there and tell me exactly what this is.
Yeah.
One side and the other, all right? Because you can't believe either side. You know what the biggest problem we have with Washington? The biggest liars. No one tells the truth. The mainstream media, they're even worse. They're a cesspool. They're not going to tell you the truth, and I'm sure they know it.
Yeah.
Right? And I mean, it's like right now, it's like, look, this is not, it's kind of off topic, but not on topic. How could you people go after Trump and all his people for 4 years? Well, actually, more than that, you started going after him when he was president, right? And not think that when he got in the White House, he wasn't going to do the same to you. You call it whatever you want. Justice has to be equal, all right? You did it. Now it's his turn. What do you think was going to happen? You guys drew first blood.
Yeah.
But now, this whole healthcare thing, is it true that you Republicans have said that, well, we're willing to talk about this and we're going to make some adjustments to it, but you don't want to be blackmailed? Now, that I can understand. But now you Democrats, you're saying that millions of Americans, now, do you mean people who are American citizens are going to lose their health care? Or do you mean people like my wife that are legal residents? Is she going to lose her health care? Or are you going to give health care to illegal immigrants? Now, as a Christian, I think everybody should have some sort of health care. Okay?
It's cheaper
Yeah,
in the long run.
it is. But I don't know. The one thing that I know is you can't believe anything coming out of Washington.
I agree.
Yeah. But
Let
anyway,
me tell you about it.
we want to tell you about it, get your opinions maybe, and vent a little. Because it's very frustrating. No one wants to tell you anything. You know the one good thing that I could tell you about the military? You stand on this line. I didn't tell you why you're standing on that line, but they told you stand on that damn line. So you stood there. Right? We're not even getting that out of the government.
Okay.
I mean, there's no line.
Nope. They keep doing whatever they want.
Yeah. All right. Anyway, people, God bless everybody. I feel better that I vented. How about you? Okay. Yeah. All right.
To be sure, friends, just we can say that at the end. I'm not worried because I lay in the hands of the Lord Jesus Christ.
And we will figure it out one way or another. But I promise you, if you guys take my wife's health care away from her, I will never, ever again vote Republican. I'm going to go to church and I'm going to badmouth you people in church. I will preach it from the pulpit. All right? I'm like, nope, them some bitches, they took my wife's health care insurance. Don't vote for them. I will go to the Republican meeting every Saturday. We have one. I'm going to go there and I'm going to preach against them right there. I might even buy me a bullhorn.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Right. Anyway, God bless.
God bless.
Y'all know I'm just funning, right? Yes. Maybe. You got to push that button.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's straight.
Okay. Now what?
End.
End what? I can't see. Okay. End. There we go. Yeah.